Hey YouTube, this is going to be a video on how to change the stock exhaust to an M4 GP style slip-on exhaust on the 2011 to 2013 Gsxr 600s and 750s. This bike in particular is my new 2013 Gsxr 750. Bought about 3 months back. Have like almost 700 miles on it. I only use it from here to work every now and then, which is like 4 miles away. So right now I'm just going to rev it with the stock exhaust, and then I'll get started installing the new GP style exhaust from M4. Alright, now we're going to get started. The tools you're going to need to do this is the toolkit that your motorcycle comes with. It's a set of one pliers, some pliers, and a ratchet with a 12mm socket. Pretty straightforward and easy. Let's get started. First, you're going to want to remove this bolt here with one of the Allen wrenches that comes in the toolkit from the motorcycle. That's the only bolt holding this little heat shield in place, but it still won't come off. As you can see, you just gotta slide it down towards the floor, and it slides off. Here's a little clip that holds it in place. You do need to remove this little rubber piece. It just pull it off, because it's gonna go back on even with the GP style exhaust. It's just so it doesn't rattle. So this and the exhaust don't rattle. Alright, now you're going to want to remove this bolt with a ratchet and 12mm socket. And that was that. That's the top one. And that slides down now. Twist it a little bit to get to this bolt down here. It's also a 12mm bolt, and this is the one that's clamped onto the mid pipe. You don't need to completely take it off, just enough to get it loosened. This is a fairly new bike. It's 3 months old, but only like 700 miles on it. Should be fairly easy to take off. If your bike is older or has more miles on it, it might be a little harder. This one's very easy. The stock exhaust. Here's the M4 that I'm putting on, GP style. I don't know the exact weight on them, but it's not much heavier. The stock exhaust isn't much heavier. I'm only doing it for sound preferences. That's it. Not looking for any horsepower, pickups or anything. Just strictly for sound. You're gonna slide this one right over the mid pipe here, and just tighten. No, you don't have to tighten this yet. The clamp from the M4 exhaust, just push it all the way down. Again, if your bike's older, it might be hard to push all the way down. This one is very easy to push it all the way down. Now what you're going to want to do is just tighten it just a little bit so it doesn't move around as much, but put it at an angle where it's easy to take off in the future. As you can see, you can put it anywhere you want, but whatever makes it easier for you to take it off in the future, just tighten it a little bit. Still want to be able to move it, and I'll show you why in a little bit. Next is this little spring that comes with the M4 exhaust. Oh, it also came with this little anti-seize grease, which I'm not going to put on, but you can put it on right here before you install the exhaust. I'm not going to do it. This little spring here, you attach it to down here. You'll see a hole down here. Attach one end in here. Now you're going to need the pliers because you can't really pull it by hand. You're gonna pull it and make it hook onto here. And that's that. Now you put the little rubber piece back on here so it doesn't rattle the exhaust and the heat shield don't rattle. You slide that back on and you slide it back onto here. The reason I said don't tighten the exhaust clamp yet is because you got to get these holes perfectly aligned. Although it looks good now, they're not aligned, so I got to move it a little bit, and that should be good. So just pull that back off. The little rubber piece stayed in here this time. And now you could go ahead and tighten your bolt down here. The spring here, you don't have to put it on if you don't want to. That's only in case of your bolt from the clamp comes off for whatever reason. You know, it's going to be all loose and stuff. The spring will pretty much drag the exhaust with you. It's not going to fly off. Now I'm going to go ahead and slide the heat shield back on. And put this bolt on back down here. And that is that. The exhaust does come with a baffle. This is what the baffle looks like, and this is the only thing holding it in place. You can't take this off with regular pliers. You can't do it with these, or at least I couldn't. I tried like 40 times to take it off. I'll show you guys how it goes on. Whoa, almost dropped it. Alright, the baffle was in here like that, and this little ring here goes on the inside. Goes on the inside, and you got to pinch them together and it'll pop out. You can't do it with regular pliers. You need the what are they called? Circ pliers, I think they're called. They're the little pliers that got a little hole, or little ends, tiny ends right here on the end of them, so that you know, so you could pinch something. Those are the pliers you need. But yeah, that is it. As you can see, I scratched mine up, taking it off, trying to take it off with the regular pliers. That didn't work, so I had to borrow the other pliers from a buddy of mine. Now I'm gonna do some revs real quick. The reason I took off the baffle was it makes it louder. I noticed quite a bit of difference. I had the stock exhaust and I rode the M4 exhaust with the baffle on, then I took the baffle off. I like it the best with the baffle out. It's not, I don't think it's obnoxiously loud. It still has a catalytic converter on, so you know, it's not going to be that loud. It is a big improvement over stock though. So I'm going to turn on the bike and rev it for you guys so you guys can hear the difference. And that is it, YouTube. Thank you guys for watching.